read through this website. It is two parts. One has the full amended complaint. The second, it is the timeline. It has not just Blake Lively's complaints, but answers to it. It goes through the very start of filming, when everything was lovey-dovey, to the very end.
Hollywood promises are like movie scripts, full of drama, twists, and often complete fiction. We hear big claims all the time, but when Justin Baldoni and his attorney Brian Friedman vowed to keep their lawsuit against Blake Lively as transparent as possible, most of us rolled our eyes. But guess what? Baldoni just took things to a whole new level, dropping a bombshell that no one saw coming. The real-life legal battle between It Ends With Us co-stars Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively is unfolding like a blockbuster film of its own, complete with shocking allegations, high-stakes counterclaims, and a tangled web of media narratives. And now, in an unprecedented move, Baldoni has launched a dedicated website to share his side of the story, taking his fight beyond the courtroom and into the public eye in a way that has never been done before. The site promises to expose untold details, leaked communications, and exclusive behind-the-scenes content that could turn the tide in Baldoni's favor or risk further inflaming an already heated legal battle. What will this reveal? And will it reshape the public's perception of one of Hollywood's most explosive lawsuits? Stay tuned as the drama continues to unfold.
She could have pulled out of the movie, and she kept saying, I want this, and if you don't want this, then I can always leave. You've got 2 weeks to get another actress. And he's like, we did not have the money, and she knew that. The second he said, no, just you, then everything started in earnest. The rewrites, the bad behavior, I want all my outfits to look like this, and they're saying, oh my God, this is really over budget.
The controversy erupted when Blake Lively, 37, filed a lawsuit against her co-star and director Justin Baldoni, 41, in December, accusing him of sexual harassment and alleging that he orchestrated a calculated smear campaign against her. The suit detailed claims of inappropriate behavior on set and a deliberate effort by Baldoni to tarnish her reputation in the industry. In response, Baldoni launched a vigorous counter-lawsuit, targeting not only Lively, but also her husband, Ryan Reynolds, whom he accused of playing a key role in defamation, civil extortion, and invasion of privacy. Baldoni's legal team argues that Lively and Reynolds manipulated the media, colluded with influential publications, and engaged in a strategic effort to discredit him. His lawsuit cites extensive evidence, including alleged text messages, emails, and witness testimonies, to support his claims that he was the target of a high-profile smear campaign.
He was the producer through Wayfair. He was the writer. He was also the star. She apparently did not read the book, so she didn't even know what color the character's hair was, what her style was, anything. Instead, she wanted shoes that were hundreds of dollars.
Stretching back to January 2019, when he first contacted Colleen Hoover about adapting It Ends With Us. The document, spanning 168 pages, details interactions between Baldoni and Lively, highlighting crucial incidents leading up to the lawsuit. It includes timestamps of text messages, emails, and production-related decisions, offering an intricate look at the evolving dynamics on set and behind the scenes. Notably, the timeline alleges that Lively's legal actions were premeditated, citing digital footprints that suggest months of preparation before she officially filed her complaint. This exhaustive record, according to Baldoni's legal team, is intended to provide transparency, counteract misinformation, and establish a factual framework for the public and legal proceedings alike. Baldoni is also suing the New York Times, alleging that the publication played an active role in a concerted effort to ruin his reputation.
Blake and Ryan set out and used massive gaslighting tricks and bullying tactics to basically steal the movie.
According to Baldoni's legal team, the New York Times allegedly colluded with Lively and Reynolds, receiving advance access to Lively's civil rights complaint and publishing a story that Baldoni claims was filled with manipulated and selectively edited communications designed to support Lively's allegations. His lawsuit asserts that the newspaper ignored exculpatory evidence and failed to conduct proper journalistic due diligence, instead choosing to run a one-sided narrative that unfairly painted Baldoni in a negative light. The lawsuit further claims that certain metadata from the New York Times article suggests premeditated coordination between Lively's team and the publication, including timestamp discrepancies and hidden revision histories, indicating that the article may have been drafted well before Lively's official complaint was filed. Baldoni's legal team alleges that metadata embedded within the document reveals multiple instances of pre-publication modifications, showing that key sections of the article were prepared weeks in advance. These details, they argue, imply that Lively's allegations were not only premeditated, but also strategically coordinated with the media to ensure maximum impact.
Like Lively, Ryan Reynolds said they're trying to dismiss Baldoni's defamation suit. I believe they're supposed to be in court tomorrow, or at least their attorneys are.
The lawsuit further suggests that this data undermines the New York Times' claim of independent reporting, instead pointing to an orchestrated campaign designed to manipulate public perception. Both Lively and the New York Times have denied these claims, asserting that their journalistic process was conducted with integrity and was in no way influenced by outside forces, fueling accusations that the newspaper may have compromised its ethical standards to assist in Lively's public relations strategy. Both Lively and the New York Times have denied these claims, with the newspaper asserting that Baldoni's accusations are baseless and that their reporting was conducted with journalistic integrity. Now, Baldoni is taking matters into his own hands with a dedicated website, Lawsuit Info, where he is publishing key legal documents, including his amended complaint and a detailed timeline of events. This website aims to provide a comprehensive record of interactions, statements, and legal arguments that Baldoni believes counter the allegations against him. According to Baldoni's legal team, the site will be regularly updated with emails, text messages, and even behind-the-scenes footage from It Ends With Us. Additionally, it will feature expert legal analysis, media responses, and a forum where supporters can discuss the case and provide their own interpretations. The website, according to Baldoni's representatives, is intended to set a precedent for transparency in high-profile legal battles, allowing the public to access the same information that will be presented in court. One of the most controversial elements of the website is the inclusion of detailed metadata analysis, which Baldoni's legal team claims provides indisputable evidence of premeditated actions against him. The website features breakdowns of timestamps, revision histories, and digital footprints that allegedly prove key documents and articles were edited and prepared long before any formal legal action was taken. By exposing these technical details, Baldoni hopes to shift public perception and demonstrate how a coordinated media campaign was orchestrated to damage his reputation. His legal team has even gone as far as to provide side-by-side comparisons of original and modified versions of key files, emphasizing inconsistencies in the opposing narrative. This level of digital forensic analysis is rarely seen in Hollywood legal disputes, making this website a groundbreaking case study in the intersection of law, technology, and media manipulation. Baldoni claims this fresh evidence proves that Lively and Reynolds worked for months to destroy reputations through a complex web of lies and false accusations. His legal team has released a series of text messages, emails, and internal communications that they argue demonstrate a coordinated effort to defame him. The evidence, according to Baldoni, includes metadata from news articles and timestamps on leaked documents that suggest deliberate manipulation of the narrative. His attorney, Brian Friedman, told reporters that the overwhelming amount of new proof led them to amend their lawsuit, further strengthening their case. Friedman emphasized that their legal team has gathered corroborative statements from key witnesses who claim to have first-hand knowledge of Lively and Reynolds' alleged attempts to discredit Baldoni. Additionally, Baldoni's camp has highlighted inconsistencies in Lively's statements over time, asserting that these contradictions point to a manufactured smear campaign rather than genuine claims of misconduct. Hollywood and fans alike are divided on the matter. While some support Baldoni's move for transparency, arguing that he has the right to defend himself in the court of public opinion, others believe the website is a direct attempt to intimidate Lively and silence her claims. Many legal analysts have weighed in, with some stating that Baldoni's decision to launch the website could be an unprecedented step in handling defamation cases in the digital age, while others warn that it sets a dangerous precedent by making sensitive legal battles more accessible to public scrutiny. Lively's legal team has already condemned the website, calling it a classic example of Darvo, deny, attack, reverse victim, and defender, and accusing Baldoni of weaponizing his platform and legal resources to publicly undermine her accusations. Social media discourse remains highly polarized, with supporters on both sides debating whether Baldoni's approach represents a fight for truth or an aggressive public relations campaign to control the narrative. Meanwhile, Baldoni has released raw footage from the film, including unedited behind-the-scenes clips that he claims contradict Lively's harassment allegations. The footage, which spans multiple key scenes from the production, allegedly shows moments of professional interaction between Baldoni and Lively that he argues disprove her claims of discomfort and misconduct. His legal team has pointed to these clips as proof that Lively maintained a friendly and engaged working relationship throughout the shoot, even after the alleged incidents took place. Additionally, Baldoni's defense has highlighted timestamps and context in the footage that they argue refute the timeline of Lively's accusations. However, Lively's team has responded by stating that these clips actually support her claims, calling them damning evidence that further illustrates a pattern of behavior they deem inappropriate. They argue that context matters and that the footage, rather than clearing Baldoni, reinforces the atmosphere that Lively described in her complaint. Legal analysts suggest that the interpretation of this footage could become a pivotal point in the upcoming trial, influencing public perception as well as courtroom proceedings. With both parties refusing to back down and a trial date now set, this legal showdown is far from over. The website will likely play a crucial role in Baldoni's defense, providing a platform for the public to analyze the evidence and make their own judgments. However, experts warn that this strategy could have unintended consequences, such as influencing jury selection or affecting witness testimonies. Legal scholars debate whether such transparency is beneficial or if it undermines the sanctity of the legal process. Meanwhile, media analysts suggest that this could mark a turning point in celebrity disputes, where public opinion is shaped as much by court filings as by social media discourse. The question remains: will this unprecedented move set a new standard for Hollywood legal battles, or will it backfire by making an already complex case even more divisive? The timeline of relevant events document, published on Baldoni's website, provides a comprehensive account of interactions and developments leading up to the lawsuit, spanning from January 2019 to the present. This 168-page document outlines key events such as Baldoni's initial discussions with author Colleen Hoover, the production challenges of It Ends With Us, and the escalating tensions between Baldoni and Lively. It also presents alleged text messages, emails, and metadata analysis that Baldoni's legal team claims prove a premeditated effort to discredit him. This meticulously detailed timeline aims to offer transparency, counteract misinformation, and support Baldoni's claims in the ongoing legal battle. Let us know what you think in the comments. Should celebrities take their legal battles online, or is this crossing a line? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on this developing case.